Welcome to List of 13. I'm Megan.
And I'm Rob. Thanks for watching. We make lists on various topics, find 13 awesome facts, and present them to you.
If you have triskaidekaphobia, this video may not be for you. Otherwise, enjoy the list. The Traveling Wilburys were a British-American supergroup who existed from 1988 to 1990. Today we bring you 13 facts about the Traveling Wilburys you probably didn't know.
Number 1. Originating from an idea discussed by George Harrison and Jeff Lynne during the sessions for Harrison's 1987 album Cloud 9, the band formed in April 1988 after the 5 members united to record a bonus track for Harrison's next European single. The recording was deemed too good for such a limited release, and the group agreed to record a full album.
I'm certainly glad they made that decision.
Oh, me too.
Number 2. Referring to recording errors created by faulty equipment, Harrison jokingly remarked to Lynne, "We'll bury him in the mix." Thereafter, they used the term for any small error in performance. Harrison first suggested the Trembling Wilburys as the group's name. At Lynne's suggestion, they amended it to the Traveling Wilburys.
As a person who actually works on sound mixes and that kind of thing, the idea of burying the mistakes in the mix is very fun to me. Number 3. All the musicians were individually successful and big names in rock and roll before they joined forces as the Traveling Wilburys. The members were Bob Dylan, a solo artist, George Harrison, originally with the Beatles and also a solo artist, Roy Orbison, a solo artist, Tom Petty, a member of the Heartbreakers and a solo artist, and Jeff Lynne, an English musician, singer-songwriter, and record producer who was also part of Electric Light Orchestra.
Quite the ensemble.
Very much so.
Number 4. All band members are now members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
As they should be.
Totally agree.
Number 5. Traveling Wilburys Volume 1 from 1988 was followed by Traveling Wilburys Volume 3 in 1990. The reason for this was given as George being George.
I mean, that's fine. They're also a year apart, so maybe you can chalk it up to that.
I think Volume 2 would have been a little bit more appropriate, though.
That's why you're not a member of the Traveling Wilburys. Number 6. Rolling Stone magazine called Volume 1 one of the 100 best albums of all time.
And I'd say that's one of those things that I'd have to agree with Rolling Stone about.
We want to thank you again and tell you how much it means for you to watch this video.
We would really appreciate if you would do some things to help our channel grow and reach more people.
We would be so grateful for you to subscribe to the channel, like this video, ring the bell, and share this video with your friends. As a result, YouTube will share our video with more people.
Number 7. George Harrison first mentioned the Traveling Wilburys publicly during a radio interview with Bob Coburn on the show Rockline in February 1988.
Number 8. They never performed live, in part because Harrison hated touring.
Well, all that touring he did with the Beatles, he was probably at least a little bit exhausted from the idea.
Well, it's also fun because everything that they have officially out in the world is just as they intended it.
Right. Number 9. The video for the Volume 1 song End of the Line shows a rocking chair and Roy Orbison's guitar as a tribute over his vocals.
Number 10. The band's 1988 album, Traveling Wilburys Volume 1, won the 1989 Grammy Award for Best Rock Performance by a Group with Vocal.
And it was really good, so...
Definitely Grammy worthy.
Number 11. The first time these 5 superstars found themselves together, they ended up writing and recording their song on the spot. This song was Handle with Care.
It's a good song.
Yes, it is.
Number 12. Roy Orbison performed at the Front Row Theater in Highland Heights, Ohio on December 4th, 1988. Exhausted, he returned to his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee to rest for several days before flying again to London to film 2 more videos for the Traveling Wilburys. On December 6th, 1988, he spent the day flying model airplanes with his bus driver and friend Benny Birchfield and ate dinner at Birchfield's home in Hendersonville. Later that day, Orbison died of a heart attack at age 52.
I remember that happening, and I may have cried a little bit as a little kid when finding out that Roy Orbison had passed away.
Gone too soon for sure.
And number 13. Following Roy Orbison's death in December 1988, the Wilburys continued as a quartet and released a second album titled The Traveling Wilburys Volume 3 in 1990. George Harrison envisioned a series of Wilburys albums and a film about the band, produced through his company Handmade. The group, however, became dormant after 1991 and never officially reunited.
It's sad because they make great music, but at least what they did produce and put out into the world is still available now.
Very true. The thing is also, the band just wasn't the same without Roy Orbison, so maybe it was better that that happened.
We hope you enjoyed this list of 13 facts about the Traveling Wilburys.
Tell us what your favorite Traveling Wilburys song is, or what the most surprising fact was for you.
Thanks again for watching.
If you have an idea for a new video, tell us in the comments. We'll mention you if we do it.
We hope you have an awesome day.
And please be kind to each other.